Baseball talents, the 2-0. Swung on, and there it goes. Deep left field. It is high. It is far.
It's the 3-2. Pebbles drive deep to left field. Going back Joyce. Looking up. See ya. 3,000.
For Derek Jeter, from age 5 well into his 30s, baseball was life. He literally spent the first 5 years of his life within 30 minutes of Yankee Stadium in Pequannock Township, New Jersey, before he moved to Kalamazoo, Michigan. He, of course, played in elementary and middle school, and it didn't take long at all before he ended up on his varsity high school team, something he was able to do when he was a freshman, and by his sophomore year he was already getting a hit an average of more than 1 every 2 official at-bats with a .557 batting average. His junior year he added some power, popping out an average of .508 with 7 homers and 23 RBI. His senior year statistically was almost a carbon copy of his junior year by hitting .508 with 4 home runs, 21 RBI, swiped 12 bases, had a .637 on base percentage, .831 slugging percentage, and only struck out 1 time during the entire season. Although Jeter initially went to the University of Michigan, he didn't even make it to the semester when his baseball season started, but made a promise he would get a degree later. He eventually got an honorary degree from Siena College because of his foundation. More on the foundation later. Jeter got drafted by the Yankees the same year when he was picked 6th in the 1992 draft, where he promptly went to Rookie League and then Single A, but he didn't spend long there. In a matter of fact, just 2 seasons later, he was named Minor League Rookie of the Year in 1994 after hitting .344 with 68 homers and 50 runs batted in, although that's not the way he started in the minors. In a matter of fact, between the few years he was in the minors, he got passed around between 10 teams. But either way, by the time he got called up by the Yankees on May 29, 1995, when New York was in Seattle, but that year he only played 15 games and didn't take the rest of the year off, may have been the correct move, as he continued to make huge strides as he won Rookie of the Year the following year, in 1996, and hit what turned out to be one of the most controversial plays in Yankees history, when he hit a home run which was caught by an Orioles fan in center fielder. So why is this a problem? Some argue that 12-year-old fan Jeffrey Mayer caught the ball by reaching over the fence, which would have made the play fan interference, therefore nullifying the home run. The home run happened in Game 1 of the ALCS against the Baltimore Orioles. Comment below if you think that was fan interference, or like if you think it was not. Either way, you can also feel free to hit that subscribe button. For the regular season, Jeter hit .314, had 10 home runs, and drove in 78 runs in 157 games. He also wasn't too shabby defensively either, as he had only 22 errors the entire year, along with 444 putouts and assists apiece. Plus, he played a role in turning 83 double plays. In 2003, he was named team captain. While Jeter clearly had a successful first year in baseball, the Yankees as a team also didn't have a bad year either, as they won the ultimate prize for the first time since the 1970s, a World Series, one which they beat the Atlanta Braves in 6 games and started a mini dynasty over the next few years. While the Yankees bowed out to the Cleveland Indians in 5 games in the ALDS in 1997, New York came back to win the next 3 World Series, and in the actual World Series they dominated the National League teams, winning 12 out of 13 games in those 3 years. The only win from the National League was in 2000 when they beat the Mets in 5 games. The actual loss came in the form of a 4-2 loss to the Mets, and Jeter was a major contributor to all 3 of those teams, as he hit .353 in the 1998 and 1999 World Series. And then as the century turned, he only got better in the postseason, hitting .409 against the New York Mets. And that same year, he also a major milestone, winning both the All-Star Game and World Series MVP. He was the first in league history to do so. While the Yankees did make the World Series in 2001 for a possible 4-peat, they were unable to do so, although it did not go down without a fight. In a matter of fact, Jeter actually hit the go-ahead run in Game 4 of the series, a game which the Yankees won 4-3, but could not get past the Arizona Diamondbacks, who took the series 7 games. For his career, Jeter won 5 World Series, 5 Gold Gloves, 5 Silver Sluggers, and was a 14-time All-Star. So what was the size of his first contract, you may be wondering? It was still $800,000. In his second year, his contract was worth $540,000. And then the following year, he made an additional $750,000 for making one of his 14 career All-Star games. He finally eclipsed the million mark in the 1999 season, when he went up to $5 million, and not including bonuses. His highest earning year was 2010 when he made $22.6 million, which is a major factor in him reaching his net worth of $200 million. Now on to, he makes the rest of his money and how he spends it. Endorsements. Over the years, Jeter has had endorsements from Nike, Fleet Bank, Visa, Gatorade, Skippy, and Gillette. The endorsements were worth $150 million, which according to Forbes.com is the most amount of money any baseball player has ever made, and calls him the 15th highest paid athlete. Investments. While Jeter has made a sweet penny over the years, that doesn't mean he hasn't done a decent job of also investing his money as well. The biggest investment to date for Jeter has been another baseball team, as he was CEO of the Miami Marlins. While his other investments are not easily findable, there is no doubt he has had a number of homes that are out of this world, and even famously rented his home out to Tom Brady and his family at a house in Florida, when Brady went from the New England Patriots to the Tampa Bay Bucks in 2020. If you're curious as to what the house looks like, here is some of the information via businessinsider.com. Unfortunately, that one investment is one which Jeter no longer owns and sold it for $22 million. The house had twisting staircases, excellent views of the water, and tall ceilings. If you'd like to see Brady's insane lifestyle in a future video, please comment below, like and subscribe. Jeter's other home, which is a lakeside castle that he purchased for $425,000 in 2003, invested in significant renovations which include a replica of the Statue of Liberty, 5 kitchens, and many other amenities. He eventually was able to bring the value of the home up to a cool $14.75 million. If you aren't wowed by Jeter's houses, you should check out his sick but yet simple collection of cars. The collection includes a 2022 Mercedes S63 AMG, which he paid over $299K for, a Ford Escape which set him back a modest $23,000, got a Hummer H2 for $64,000, and a Lamborghini which cost $695,000. While Jeter has enjoyed more than his share of prosperity throughout his life, that certainly doesn't mean he hasn't given back some too, as he started the Turn 2 Youth Foundation, something which he did his rookie year. The program is designed to keep kids active and turn them away from drugs and alcohol. The charity has given back $34 and has helped youth in Michigan, New York, and Florida. The charity gives access to various types of scholarships and events throughout the year, including a baseball clinic in Tampa Bay, Florida in April. Click the video you see in screen now to watch the next MLB star's insane lifestyle.